Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of the HOB podcast. Today, we are here to talk about a very controversial topic. But before we get into that, we just want to say thank you, everyone here at HOB. In the last 48 hours, ever since we posted the video, the first ever podcast, we've hit over 100 views already. So, yeah, we just want to say thank you for that.
It's not the most, but it's gonna be up there.
It's a humble start.
It's a start.
Start something great, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, we just want to say thanks, and we also want to ask you guys about some recommendations. You know, what can we do to make the show better? What are some topics you guys want to hear about? So yeah, leave those in the comments. Any topics or like any do we need to be funnier? Do we need to be cooler? I don't know, something like that. So yeah, just leave us some feedback. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So today our topic is gonna be we're gonna be talking about the top 25 players in the NBA.
National Basketball Association.
Yee.
So we all made individual lists, and Alex is gonna explain the rules. So
basically, it's not just based off these first 20 games how they're performing. It's based on the past, how their leader impact on their team, just offensive, defensively. All those are involved to put this top 25 list together, and that's basically what it is.
Yep.
And yeah. All right, y'all ready to get into it?
Yep.
I am.
Who's gonna start us off?
I'll go first.
All right, this is 25. We're starting.
Number 25.
At number 25, I got John Wall.
All right, John Wall.
All right.
Jackson, who do you got?
I'm gonna go with John Wall too.
Wow.
See your rolls.
Alex, who you got?
I have this is a little surprising, right? This
I
is
swear
maybe
if it's Derrick Rose. I swear it's gonna be
if
Derrick Rose.
it's Derrick Rose or Zach LaVine, I'm gonna cry.
all right. We got Zach LaVine coming out.
Oh my
That's-
gosh.
See, if I knew you were doing this, I'd have put Vucevic on you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, but at number 25, I got a guy that I've liked for a while and I think deserves his recognition. It's Marc Gasol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marcus, one of the better passer big man in the league.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So why exactly do you guys both of you have John Wall at 25? It's like a coincidence right
No.
there, you know?
You can't I don't know. I was struggling to put him on the list, and I was thinking about even though he struggled this year, I don't know what he's doing this year. He's selling out. He's still a crazy athlete. Puts up great
Yeah, he's
numbers.
always been an elite point guard. Always put up good numbers.
One of the problems that I
He
have,
said point guard.
one of the problems I have personally with John Wall is just he can't really stay on the court that well right now, and as of right now, this year he's just playing it's just
Yeah, this year
he's not
he's still,
playing
that talent's still. This year he's still averaging 21 points
yeah, but he's not playing
and eight assists. But yeah, I know he's still doing trash.
yeah, he's not helping his team out that much. It's just
But
he's going downhill.
better than Zach LaVine.
Yeah, exactly. My biggest knock on John Wall is I like Alex said, the ability to stay on the court.
Yeah,
I've always questioned his health, you know, I mean, I know he's a really athletic point guard and stuff, and people don't like to blame injuries, but there is a thing called durability, and you don't see LeBron getting hurt.
never.
So
he regenerates.
it has something to do with taking care of your body. It's a big reason why I knock on Wall. And this year, I kind of just got turned off by him because, he came into the year overweight, and he looked homeless, if we're going to be honest. You guys seen him
Yeah,
Media day.
coming in training
Good.
camp. It didn't have good feels, good vibes with the team
Team
and stuff. And now it's all these rumors of trades and stuff. It's just not a good look on John Wall.
yeah. Kind of put him in there though. All right, 24. I had.
Wait.
Whoa,
Whoa! Who did that?
So I want to hear the Zach LaVine argument for
All
why
right,
he's
all right.
top
All
25.
right, everybody. All right. One of the reasons why I put Zach LaVine is because he's the new upcoming superstar. He's gonna be the most improved player coming in this season. All right. If you just look at his stats, he is averaging 25 points. Like that's
I
a
thought we
big.
weren't doing enough now.
I know we're not, but like I just
So-
feel like
He
that.
hasn't
I got a
done
question.
much.
I got a
You're
Huh?
question.
just you're buying into the hype. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
Alex.
I'm not
If-
buying to the hype.
If this was the beginning of the season, you wouldn't put him there.
Maybe, but
Dun, dun.
No.
it's we have our own list, all right? You have John Wall.
What I'm saying, but you said that. Never mind.
All right, but
He,
that's
he just thinks by the end of the year that we will be able to consider Levine as a great player. You know?
he'll be in the.
All right.
All right, so Marcus All, 25 from me. I've always thought he was like back in 2016. I used to think he was the best center in the league. Last year kind of took a step back because of the team. It wasn't really him. He just had nobody on his team. But you're talking about a guy that's efficient. He's a really good 3-point shooter. He's up there when it comes to passing, and he's a former defensive player of the year. It's not like he's a slouch on defense like Nikola Jokic is,
Yeah.
So I've always liked Gasol, and he's a big reason why the Grizzlies are top 5 in the West.
For sure.
And I don't think it's a fluke. I think they'll be in that
Yeah,
range.
they've always been there.
Five-time playoffs. Exactly.
All right.
So we ready?
Yeah, my bad. 24. I got CP3.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's low.
Jackson.
For 24, I have Kevin Love.
Okay. Zach.
I have Bradley Beal.
All right, and I have Blake Griffin at 24. Coming at 24. All right.
So we all got different opinions here. Who would like to speak their argument first?
I'll go. Kevin Love had a great time on the Timberwolves. Always been a great power forward. He's consistently averaged a double-double throughout his career. Great rebounder, great team player. He's always a good help. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like that he, back when he first got the Timberwolves, he wasn't really a shooter by any means.
Oh, yeah, he can,
But
he can
over
really shoot the
time-
three.
Over time, he's really developed a solid 3-point shot. I like that about Love, and he's obviously committed because he was overweight
State.
back in the day.
Yeah.
He slimmed down in his second year in Cleveland. Man, he
And
got
he's a good.
he got
rebounder.
pretty buff too. He's one of the best rebounders in the league.
Yeah.
I like Kevin Love a lot.
Yeah, I like him. He's just a big threat from a lot of from three in the post. Like,
I think Tyronn Lue held him back a lot in the LeBron cancer.
yeah,
That I have.
it's a little different.
It's just like you can't run a post offense when you have LeBron on your team unless he has the ball in the post. And Kevin
Yeah.
Love's one of the best post players in the league, especially you saw it in the finals. He was cooking in the post.
Yeah.
Just keep going to him.
Yeah, no
Keep going to him. Make him be the playmaker out of the post because he's a good passer
wasn't
too.
hitting the shot. If LeBron wasn't hitting the shot, you had to go to Kevin Love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No other option. And he
The reason I got CP3 solo is just it's simple. I just see the people I have in front of him are better.
Jeez,
wow. I wanna see
we're talking about maybe the best passer in the NBA.
great defender. Don't
A great defender.
He's like a pure point guard.
Point guard.
Plus, he's like
I'm
a pure point guard, like with plus like attributes. He's just not a pure point guard. He's a great playmaker, good defender.
I'm not taking anything away from him, but I just think everybody above him is better.
I mean, obviously, these are all top 25 players. We're not
Yeah.
disrespecting them in any way, We're just, we're ranking
besides
them.
everybody, Zach LaVine was chosen over. That's disrespect.
Yeah, it's pretty disrespectful.
All right. I got Blake Griffin coming in at number 24. And
That's low.
Blake Griffin has just turned himself around. I wasn't a big believer in Blake Griffin in the previous years just because he couldn't stay healthy and he didn't really have a shot. But he has developed a great 3-pointer. Like he's shooting I think 37%, something like that from three. He's always had a pretty good post-up game, and he's like leading that Pistons team in the little playoff mix that they have going on, and he's just been playing really good lately.
Like the other night when he had those 5 straight threes, that was so impressive.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's
Push
really
himself.
developed.
I told you. I've been saying. I've been on the Blake Griffin train.
He can be a little lower on the list. It's just his injury. He's pretty injury prone.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I think you just made that great argument for Blake Griffin, but you have him at 24.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
I understand why the durability thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save my argument for later.
All right.
So yeah, Bradley Beal, I got him at 24. He's a great shooter. He's got a pure jumper. He's the best player on the Wizards, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
And he's developed a playmaking game that he never really had before. He's never really been known for being a playmaker, setting up his teammates. But I mean, I'm not saying he averages like crazy assists or anything, but it just makes him more versatile. Averaging 4 or 5 assists. Right now he's averaging 4.4. You can round it up or down, whatever you want. So yeah, I think Bradley Beal's worthy of this spot. I feel like I disrespected him when I didn't even have him on my list before the show.
Yeah. Say sorry.
I'm sorry, Bradley Beal. You're my boy. You're from Florida. Florida Gators all day.
All right.
So yeah, that's my argument for Beal.
All right. Yeah, boys. All right. 23 coming up next. All right. I have CJ McCollum coming in at 23.
I didn't have him on my list.
23. I have LaMarcus Aldridge.
Ooh. All right. I got Marcus All.
I got DeRozan.
Oh.
Shooting from the line.
Jackson, you like to explain your LaMarcus Aldridge choice?
Yeah, I'm curious.
LaMarcus Aldridge. He's been in the league a long time.
Okay, man. He's having his worst year of his career. No, he has one of the worst years.
Not really. No, he's not.
I don't know. He's weird. Like 2
He's
years
put up
ago.
the same numbers as last year, pretty much.
2 years ago, like he was nowhere, and then last year he was doing real good.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good this year.
This year he has
The efficiency's way down for all.
Yeah.
Lincoln
already
keeps in my
17
room being a
10.
dickhead. So
What happened?
right back to this. Marcus Aldridge, I have him at 23. It may be a little disrespect. It probably is disrespectful, but he's had a great career, been in the league a long time, kind of brought back some heat last year. Had a good season last year. So yeah, I really don't have to elaborate. We all know he's a good player, but
I would put Zach LaVine over him.
I just have
Okay, you're going too far with that
so,
one.
Yeah. Wish you didn't interrupt me.
Well,
Now let's continue. Who's next?
Got DeMar DeRozan at 23. Might get some heat for that. I know he's a great player and all. You guys don't like that?
I had him higher. This year he stepped up his defense because under Pop. He's way better than last year. It's still not great,
Yeah, he's
but it's way better. He's
But I mean,
25, 5, and 6.
well, the thing I want to say about DeRozan is I do like that he's gotten better at passing. It might just be the system, but he's definitely developed his playmaking ability. But other than that, I just feel like we've seen the same DeMar DeRozan for 4 or 5 years now. He's been a top 25 player. I mean, he hasn't really risen or fallen for me. I don't like that he's not clutch. I don't like that he can't give me a shot when I need one. He's a great scorer. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't like having him higher just because of the playoffs. And I might be biased because I've never been a DeRozan guy, but it's just, that's all I really got to say. I'm just not a DeRozan fan. I don't like the non-clutchness. I keep bringing that up, but that's something I factor in a lot,
Yeah, it really is.
I have Marcus All. Pretty much just what Zach said. He's always been good. Last year, he had injuries, and the Grizzlies just tanked. But I mean, it paid off. They got Jaren Jackson, but Marcus All, he had a good start this year. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. That's good, and 5th seed. That's all I gotta say.
Look at the efficiency too. Look at those efficiency numbers.
Yeah.
It's real good.
And the defense is still good. The average is 1.3 block, 1.7 steals.
And the Grizzlies are one of the best defensive teams in the league too.
That's my case.
There you go.
All right. I have CJ McCollum. Not a lot to say about CJ. He's just a pretty good offensive player. You know, like he's a little inefficient at times, and that's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's just pretty much a pure like shooting guard too. He can shoot the three. He can penetrate. He's just a really good offensive player, and he can be.
I didn't have him on my list because I don't see him
Yeah,
anything else besides a scorer.
yeah, he's not the best playmaker, but
Like I
I
don't.
like what he does though.
Yeah.
But just their start this year of the case that they're doing pretty good this year. So
He's so streaky. He's one of the streakiest players I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's just a scorer.
Because he has those nights, man, where he puts up 9 points, 11 points, and the Blazers are gonna lose because they need 20 from him every game at
Yeah.
least. Because that's all they got is those backcourt guys,
well,
and
Merchant has actually stepped it up a little.
so yeah.
He's playing a lot.
I don't have McCollum on my list either. It's just kind of what Trent said, you know. It's just he's the typical shooting guard. No disrespect, I think CJ McCollum's, he's a great player and all. I don't think he's worthy
No
of the list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, did everybody explain?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. 22. I have Andre Drummond.
22, I have Brad Beal.
22, I got motherfucking go gadget.
Would you like to say who that is?
Yeah, please.
Rudy Gobert.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense now. I've never heard anyone call him that before.
What?
Yeah.
I've always heard the Stifle Tower. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, first time I heard that was yesterday when you were talking about it.
I like that though. That's a good name.
Go gadget.
22. I got Drew Holiday.
Oh, I like that.
Elaborations.
Yeah, I got Drummond. Obviously, great rebounder, and he's really stepped up his game. Like, he got criticism about his free throws. He's not. He shoots 50% from free throw, but he's putting up
Yeah, good,
18
yeah.
points, 16 rebounds, and he cannot pass. Like, no, that's not his thing. But that's not what he needs to do. He's just there for points and rebounds, and he's shooting 52% from the field. So, that's why I got him.
So Brad Beal, basically what the past, what you guys have already said on him. Best player on the Wizards, always been a great shooter, and yeah, Brad Beal.
All right, I got my dog go gadget coming in number 22 because that man is one of the best defenders in the league, probably the best defensive big man in the league. He's a great defender,
Easily.
and like he doesn't have much on the offensive game besides like catching lobs and like putting balls back. But I feel like that's a big help, and that like, and then like he's not really been known for like doing anything else, but his defense just carries it all. I just love Rudy.
He was one of the players that like I wanted to put on my list, but they just didn't make it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So before I criticize your guys' selections, I'm going to explain why I have Drew Holiday here. Drew Holiday is really proven to be a top 25 player. People may not like that. People may not like him over John Wall, but
I
he's
don't like him over Levine.
I think he's the
Yeah.
best. He
Damn.
might be
Hey!
the best defensive point guard. He might be the best defensive point guard in the NBA. He probably is. He made first team All D last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, he can play 1 through 3. He can play small forward if you really need him to. He's so versatile. He can guard anyone in the league that's not a 7-footer. He's a good jump shooter. He's not really known for his jump shooting, but it's not a liability like DeRozan, who still hasn't improved on his 3-point game.
Yeah, he's taken like I forgot how many threes he's taken this year, but it's like crazy.
But yeah, Holiday, he's what makes the Pelicans what they are. AD needs the sidekick, he's got him with Holiday.
He's gonna throw 80.
Holiday's great.
Yeah.
So,
Who's
yeah.
throwing 80s? Yeah, who's throwing 80 those lobs? Nobody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're talking about one of the best passers in the league with Holiday too. And he's he doesn't shy away from the big moment. So yeah, I wanna say something about Drummond. I don't have him on my list. I had him on my list, but I replaced him with Beal. I love Drummond because he's the best rebounder in basketball.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
16 rebounds a game.
But I just feel like having Blake Griffin there really elevates his game to make him look a little better. Because I don't think he's gotten a ton better. I'll say he's improved his post game a little bit. I've seen him work in the high post and do some drop steps and stuff. But I mean, you're a big man; you should be able to do that.
Yeah.
So Drummond's. I would love to have Drummond on my team. It's just he's liability at the free throws and
He has gotten a lot better.
he's
A whole lot.
a lot
So
better. I
much
mean,
better.
he's 50%. Not a whole lot to brag about.
It's not, but compared from what he was from airballing Dwight Howard, like that type of stuff.
So yeah, what's next, guys?
All right. Next at 20. I have
20, 21.
Oh, 21. Did I? Oh boy. Okay, let's go back to 21. I'd rather be at 21.
21. I have Andre Drummond.
I have Bradley Beal.
I have Nikola Jokic.
All right. I'd rather.
Yeah.
All right. I'd probably be at 21 just because like what you guys would already elaborated on. He's a great shooter. He's the best player on the Wizards right now, and he's gotten better as a playmaker, and he's just putting up really good numbers this year, and it shows that he cares, even when his team's going down the dumps. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste what everybody said about Bradley Beal. No need for a fourth explanation.
Yeah.
Copy paste of Andre Drummond, best rebounder in the game. He has improved on his shooting. Boy's got confidence. You see some of the shots he takes, how bad they are, but he still takes them. But yeah, great rebounder. Solid. He has a positive field goal percentage. So yeah, true big man.
And
Zach Boy?
Yeah. Jokic 21. I'm sure you guys will have him higher if you have him on your list.
Of course.
Jokic is awesome. He's innovated the way big men pass the ball, and I like that. And he's a good shooter. But you know what I'm gonna say? The guy sucks on defense. It's terrible.
It's god awful. Like,
It's bad,
pray for
and that's a really big knockoff for me.
Echo.
Oh crap! No, let's go ahead. The defense just is such a knockoff. I love the way he passes. I love that he can score. I like that he's the best player on his team. But it's just
that hurts.
I like
especially
that
'cause-
he came from a second round pick to becoming an all-star too, or all-star caliber, I should say.
You think he's an all-star?
I think he might make all-star. It's another debate for another day.
Sure.
So yeah, just the defense has him lower on my list, and I take some of these guys. I take all these guys ahead of him that I have 20 on.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who is that?
All right. 20. All right, 20. I got Big Dog Cat coming in.
I got Kyle Lowry.
I got Cat.
For 20, I have Blake Griffin.
All right, I'll go first with Cat. I'm on Dog Cat. All right, Cat.
Dog Cat.
All right.
Yeah, Dog Cat.
Damn,
It's funny.
Dog Cat. Damn.
All right. Yeah. All right. Cat is just a talented offensive player, man. He's just he can hit the three. All right. He can score in the post. Like he can do a lot. Like just overall. I mean, defensively this year, he's getting better. Like if you just watch him how he plays, like ever since Jimmy has got traded, he's like trying to do better in the post, like guarding players.
It's a confidence thing.
Huh?
Confidence.
Yeah, exactly. Confidence.
Yeah.
And just I don't know, he's just a great player and a really fun player to watch offensively too. He's pretty
I
good.
got Cat.
And he's a decent passer for like being a big man.
Yeah.
I got Cat. He's working on his post game. Even though he gets bodied, DeMarcus Cousins, Tyson Chandler.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, those are the meme for that.
The memes.
But, he can hit mid range. He can hit. I'm stuttering. All right, he can shoot
He
mid
shoots
range.
40% from 3.
Jimmy hits his girl, good rebounder. His playmaking is improving.
Yeah.
But definitely the beginning of the season was a setback, just because he wasn't trying. He's
Yeah.
he's a completely different player from beginning of the season to now.
Good. You know, Blake Griffin, he's always been like known for his athleticism and stuff. He did have that point in his career where he kind of dipped down, but he's definitely on a comeback. He's come back, a better shooter, and he's had great games so far this season. So yeah, Blake Griffin.
So yeah, 20 got Kyle Lowry. I've always said the same thing about Lowry that I say about DeRozan is that he kind of disappears in the playoffs. But at the same time, Lowry is a much, much better defender than DeRozan. So that at least keeps him relevant to get steals and get fast break layups. Yeah, he's a feisty rascal. You saw that steal last night on Eggy. Talking about the Raptors-Warriors game from November 29th. But yeah, Lowry's he's came out of nowhere from what he used to be. He's an all-star caliber player on the best team in the NBA, I guess, right now.
Mm.
He's great. He's been in 3-point contests. He's a good passer. He's actually a great passer now. I'd say he's improved that.
Yeah,
I think
He's the most
having
average most assists in the league.
Yeah, I think having Nick Nurse helps him a lot. I don't think we're going to see disappear Kyle Lowry in the playoffs like we've seen against Cleveland and stuff. And
makes players better.
I want to bring up the Miami Heat series too because he disappeared in that series too.
Embarrassing.
He just got lucky that everyone on the Heat was hurt.
Yeah, but
they were starting Justice Winslow center. But yeah, Kyle Lowry number 20.
I would say Kyle Lowry doesn't disappear as much as DeMar.
That last game of the playoffs, he was coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last game they got eliminated, there he was coming in pretty hard.
Yeah,
like at least Lowry was getting to the free throw line.
Huh?
I'm saying at least Lowry was getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, he was just fine.
DeRozan just doesn't even go to the basket, and that's all he can do. That mid range, he doesn't even go to the basket in the playoffs. He don't even take free throws.
All right.
That's
19.
19.
I have DeMar DeRozan.
19. For 19, I have Devin Booker.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
All right, number 19.
Almost worse than Aldridge.
I want to hear Jackson first.
Hold up, I got DeMar DeRozan coming in at 19.
Jeez. You already know I'm gonna get hate for this, but I don't even care. Donovan Mitchell, number 19.
I would say something about Donovan Mitchell, but it's not as dumb as Devin Booker.
I want to hear Devin Booker first.
Yeah. We see Devin Booker. Definitely a young player, great scorer. He's always breaking scoring records. But the big defect of his game is definitely his defense.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a great young player, great 3-point shooter. Pretty versatile scorer. Great playmaker.
Sounds like CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
So yeah, D-Book.
I'll go next with Donovan Mitchell. I know I'm gonna hate for it, but I've been a fan of Donovan Mitchell ever since he got PT last year. Picked him up in fantasy when no one really knew about him, and he balled out for me. But yeah, Donovan Mitchell is the Utah Jazz's offense. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Hey, Rubio has his games,
He has his games. But Donovan Mitchell is consistently the offense. And even though he may not be super efficient yet, I'm calling it right now that he will be a Hall of Famer one day. I just love the way he plays. He's got the Kobe mentality. I love that in him. I think soon we'll be talking about him as the top 5 player in the league. The best shooting guard in the league.
He's a good friend with Trent.
Oh yeah, that's my guy. We talk on Snapchat a lot.
Really?
We got really close to him last year, but I'm sure he watched the podcast. He's love Donovan. I don't mean to brag, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All
Donovan
right.
Mitchell.
But
One more
Zach, I got a
thing.
question.
What?
You know, I know, as I see, you think he's better than all the people that you put lower than him?
Yeah.
So Blake Griffin.
I didn't say Blake Griffin yet.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Damn.
I'm thinking wrong people. You know.
All right, so yeah, Donovan Mitchell, he's carrying his team. He was phenomenal in the playoffs. He did have one bad game, I'll give him that, but phenomenal. He's a star in the making, and I'm not gonna bloat too much more about him. So go ahead.
All right, I got DeMar. We already said what we got to say about DeMar.
I got DeMar.
All right. All right. His defects is not being clutch in the postseason, as always, and just what do you call it? Just defensively, not a great player, but he's showing a little more this year. And yeah, he got better from last year. The pop system helps a lot. Yeah.
We have DeMar. Same thing. I don't want to re-elaborate on it. Everybody else talked about him already, but he's definitely improved. 25, 5 and 6, better defense.
Yeah.
All right.
I disagree. I don't think he's improved much.
I disagree about Donovan Mitchell.
I disagree that I don't think DeMar DeRozan's improved at all. Last 4
No,
years.
DeMar has improved.
What has he improved
No,
at
you.
besides, I guess, passing
Defense. He's improved as a defensive player.
system?
Popovich.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Play at a slower
Car
pace
facts.
than everyone else in the league, so it's less possessions. DeMar DeRozan looks better defensively, but he's not.
All right. This is 18.
Number 18.
I have Kyle Lowry.
I got Kyle Lowry.
This is what Alex copied my list.
I have Klay
No,
Thompson.
you copied my list. Whoa.
Klay Thompson. You stop bickering. Foolish children.
And
Yeah.
I have
Listen,
Blake Griffin.
Good.
I'm gonna get the boy out of here.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and explain my Blake argument, having him higher than all of you guys. He is, he's always been, he's always been great. He's improved his game, and he's a great shooter now, 3-point shooter. Like not spectacular. Great's the wrong word. He's a very solid 3-point shooter, which is something that, as a athletically declining big man, should develop as your career goes on as a jumper. And he is legitimately a solid point forward.
Baller.
So he's bringing back the Pistons. He's reviving them.
He jumped over Kia.
Yeah, Blake Griffin, number 18. I'm not mad at having him that high.
I got my dog Super Duper Kyle coming out for Kyle Lowry at 18, and everybody already said what to say about Kyle Lowry. Just when Kawhi came in, he's just been a great passer, good 3-point shooter as always, little feisty defensive player, and yeah, he can pretty much do it all right now. So yeah.
No. I haven't been able to talk because Alex copied my list. It's fine. I'm not mad. But I got Kyle Lowry.
All right, but you don't have who I have at 17 though.
I didn't ask. I didn't care. I know I didn't have who we had at 25. No, Kyle Lowry. This year is different this year. Like, he's not going for the points. Like, he's barely shooting. He averages 15, 4, and 10. But, watching the games, he doesn't take the shots that he would take before. He just turns himself into, a better playmaker. That he's already a good one. But
making other people around him better.
it definitely is a good trade. And he's big and small. Like, he's feisty. He averages the most charges a game.
Yeah, remember he used to be a little chubby dude.
Yeah.
We're talking, 4 years ago, but he
I
really
didn't realize how long
turned
he was in the
himself.
league for.
Yeah, he's a late bloomer. Definition of late.
For sure.
I heard a lot of talk while I announced that I put Klay Thompson at number 18. But, Klay Thompson, great 3-point shooter, fantastic shooter. He can play his game so well. You know, he's really catch and shoot. Hardly dribbles the ball. He can play. You know, his type of play style so well. Um, yeah, that's really all I gotta say.
This guy. That's funny.
All right. So, all right, everybody went. All right, 17. I have Kemba. Mm,
17. I also have Kemba.
17. I have Blake Griffin.
17, I have DeMar DeRozan.
All right, they
Oh. Oh.
DeMarcus, you wanna join?
Marcus in here. No, I was joking. So yeah, I have. Yeah, I already have Kemba. You know, Kemba's looking like the best point guard in the league this year.
Yeah, definitely is a leader this year. Just leading his team.
But you know, he's always been a good point guard. But
Yeah, it's just he never ever has the help around him. And that's what
Mhm.
sucks for him.
so you know, he still doesn't really have the help.
Yeah, I know.
think
Yeah,
maybe getting rid of Steve Clifford helped him. I'm not sure. Maybe he's on a contract year. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, he's turned himself into a star, and he's. I know I'm like sounds like I'm judging it based off of just this year, but he's always been good.
Yeah, he's always been like that.
Everybody's
Now he's
known
dropping 60.
Kemba.
So.
So it just adds on to the fact that he's so much better now, and he's looking like a leader out there. You know.
Hmm.
So yeah, Kemba, number 17.
I got Blake. I don't want to elaborate on him again. I got him higher than you guys, but 25, 9, and 5. It doesn't get better than that. It does, but from Blake, no.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, I want to hear this. Please tell me why
Oh
he's
my
so good.
gosh, oh my gosh. Well, you know, I've always seen him as an elite shooting guard. Fantastic mid-range jumper, which you guys have disliked. Points that you guys have not liked. You know, he has lacked on his defense, but that is improving under Popovich. I was very happy when I saw that he was going to be playing under Pop. Very athletic. When he goes to the rim, he can go pretty hard. And yeah, I just see him better than the people I put before.
What makes him better than Kyle Lowry?
Or, yeah.
I didn't. He's not on my list.
Yeah.
Kyler's not on your list?
No, he's not.
Yeah, what makes him? What makes?
Marcus Aldridge? I mean,
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry's leading the best team in the NBA.
Lowry.
I'm not. Well, I'm not comparing players here. Don't make me do that.
This is the whole thing about comparing players. This is top 25.
We're saying right. What makes?
Tell me why you put freaking D-Book on your freaking list, but not
Or I don't know.
Klay Thompson. He dribbles the
It's
ball.
his list.
Only time he dribbles the ball is when he pump fakes and then dribbles, takes another 7 dribbles.
That's what makes. Okay.
Okay, I can
gotta say-
confirm now that Kemba is on a contract year.
And Bart.
All right, well, you heard Jit Boy's explanation about why the heck DeMar's that high. But all right,
All right. 16.
16.
I'm a dog Kemba. Balling out.
All right, I got Drew Holiday coming in at 16.
Ooh!
Damn.
16 out of Chris Paul.
Wait, he's not even on my list.
16, I got Clay.
Damn.
Huh.
Yep.
All right, I'll go Drew Holiday. Why have him this high? Drew Holiday is not getting the credit he's getting, like, just defensive. Like, he's getting the credit defensively, but this man is, like, just a great passer. He's a great scorer, and he's just showing, like, what he can do. Like, they swept the Blazers last year, and that was, like, he's one of the biggest parts of why they did that. And he's just showing, like, what he... Huh? Someone say something?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, dude.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. He's a great all-around player. You can't get more full package than Drew Holiday, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's a little high, man. I thought I was smoking for having him at 22.
I
No, I think he's better than everybody I put him on. I think he's better than Kyle Lowry. I think he's better than DeMar, Cat,
Like-
Rudy. Like,
I don't even have him on my list.
That's a
You gotta
shocker.
rethink your list. No, I'm joking.
No.
I have Chris Paul at 16. Fantastic point guard, real good playmaker. You know, so many assists. His game is like so creative. Yeah, basically everything that's already been said about Chris Paul previously.
So yeah, I have Clay at 16.
So wait, but do you think Klay Thompson's better than Jrue Holiday?
Yeah, he's better than Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I would agree.
Wow.
Clay
What-
Thompson is the best catch and shoot player
All right, yeah.
in the NBA, maybe in NBA history. You can argue it. He is a stout defender. He may not have the stats to back it up, but he guards the best backcourt guy on every team when they play against the Warriors. And
Yeah, great defender.
he is underratedly athletic because I've seen him catch lobs. He can catch them.
Yeah.
He's not a slouch when it comes to athleticism. Okay.
Not China Clay.
Yeah, he ain't China Clay. He ain't
Praise
fake
God.
Clay. Oh, it's a Big DOS TV. No, but yeah, he's definitely worthy of being number 16. I just think I'm quote Colin Coward right here. Plug him in on every single team, and it makes them better no matter what. Like he's a fit for every team. Everyone needs a Klay Thompson.
Agreed.
Oh,
So yeah,
I forgot his name. I have Kemba. Was balling. He's going for the check. He's balling for the check.
Yep.
He wants to get out. I don't know. Like I don't know if he's loyal to Charlotte or what, but
I doubt it.
I just want to see him get out of there. Come to Orlando.
I don't see him going. I don't see him staying in Charlotte. Yeah, come to Orlando, bro. Come on, Kemba.
Him and Vooch.
Yeah, we know.
Can I
we know
say
you're listening
something?
to the podcast.
Can I say something?
No.
It's not a counter argument or a debate or anything. It's the sheer fact that I realized that I did not put him on my list. I meant to put him on there, but just realized he didn't. So
Say sorry.
yeah.
Jackson, I
Kemba.
hope your little light skinned face.
Say sorry.
It was a mistake.
Say sorry.
Come on. Yeah, you put Devin Booker on there, but you forgot Kemba Walker.
I swear I put him
Put
on the
LaMarcus
list.
Aldridge on there.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
This is why you don't do your list like 10 minutes before you're going on, and like when
I
you're
literally
right?
found out about it like the list last night. Didn't start till today.
So do we.
We start.
Okay.
Okay, Jackson.
Jackson, just say sorry to Kemba.
I did say sorry.
Say sorry to the viewers at home.
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Marcus, we got a spot.
Top
All right.
15, let's go.
15.
No, that's disrespect. I love my boy Mark.
Damn. 15, I got Jokic.
I got Jokic.
Got PG.
15 I have Cat.
Oh my god. Oh, yo.
Hey, it's his list. I like this.
I'm not judging, but I don't even have Cat on my list. I am not a Cat fan.
We know.
Yeah, you guys know.
All right.
All right, Jokic. Me and Trent can both explain. We both love Jokic.
Yeah, it's my dog.
He's gonna go down as probably he could go down as probably one of the best passing big men in the league.
He's
Like
second best
ever.
center in the league right now.
Just his defense, and he just can't be on during crunch times. It's just that's what really sucks
Yeah, like that's what I'm
He
like.
can't-
I can't see them competing. Like
because he can't be.
if you put
on
him
the
up against
court.
the Warriors, who's gonna switch? Yeah, just no, it's not good.
Yeah, he's just not.
The defense is really it's his only weakness, and it's the biggest weakness you can have.
Yeah, because he's
Other
just
than that,
offensively that man is crazy.
but he picks and chooses when he wants to score. Like like he
Yeah.
had like 0 points, 2 points. Like, he had a 4-point game, and his only shot in the second half was a buzzer beater.
But
Yeah, he probably had tons of assists that game too, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. But he
15
just needs I don't know. More
He's
consistency
crazy,
on
though.
offense and confidence.
I mean, if he can do that and the Nuggets win, I don't have a problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no problem. But when you're taking the buzzer beater, yeah.
It's just if he's having a game where he's cold and his team isn't doing well either, is he gonna be able to take over?
Yeah.
But the
Like
good
an
thing about it is like you're a big man, you can't score, but you can find another way just to help your team. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Jackson?
Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, please explain this, please.
core 3 tones.
You know, this might not even be a solid point, but I'm going to start off. No, I'm not going to bring it. Okay.
Don't second guess yourself.
Basically, you know, He's one of the best bigs in the league. He's really crafty. When he does good, he can have a real great night. He's had a lot of 30 and 20 nights. Is a real crafty player. When you see him up in the post, he can do a little fake. He's really good. He can really get to the rim off his triple threat. Pretty good player in my opinion.
You know who else has had some 2020 games this year? Enes Kanter.
I know that, but we're talking all time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I have PG. I might have him a little too low. Maybe when he has good nights, he's pretty good. But yeah, PG, he's one of the best two-way players in the game. I would have had him top 10 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I don't know. He didn't do a whole lot in the playoffs against the Jazz last year. I think he was a big reason why they lost to the Jazz in 6. Or was it 7? It was 6, right? I think it was 6.
I cannot.
It was 6 because what do you call it? They
had that one
like
comeback
20,
game.
and then they just came back. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, PG, he's a good 3-point shooter. He's good off the dribble. He did good in Westbrook's absence. He's still a top 15 player. He's great.
Yeah.
I don't really have any knocks on him. I just don't think he's a superstar. And maybe I should have him at number 14. You guys might.
He's a superstar. He's like quietly just like making that point as a player.
He's one of those guys that you want on your team.
Yeah.
He's not a cancer to the locker room. He's quiet.
Exactly.
I like PG a lot.
All right.
That was it, right?
14. I have PG-13, Paul George.
All right. At 14, I also have PG-13.
Playoff P.
Oh gosh. Okay, that was cancer. Said that. That was cancer.
Let the playoff P stays in.
Who you got? 14, Jackson?
14, I have Jokic.
14, I have CP3.
I thought Jackson was better to put like Jalen Brown there or something.
Yeah, where's Tate? I'm waiting for Tatum.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Tatum's not on here.
I'm waiting for Tatum to be like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
He's only 20.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's better than Donovan Mitchell. Oh, who said that? No. I got Paul George. Same thing. Great player. Averages 23, 7, and 4. Just all around good. But
yeah,
I hate to see him with Westbrook. I don't like Westbrook. I don't like what he does to people around him.
Yeah, basically, that's it.
Nikola Jokic, copy paste what you guys said. Great offensively, lacks defense. He really changed. He's such a unique big man. The way how he can really pass the ball. Nikola Jokic.
Jackson, I feel like you have all these big men so high just because you happen to be like 6'5".
No, not really. I mean, I'm just taking into consideration
Jackson's not a big man. He's weak.
That's not talking.
But yeah, CP3. I mean, I should have him at 15. I'm not gonna go back on it now, but CP3. We're talking about the best passing point guard in the NBA. Maybe he's probably top 5 passer all time if you really come down to it. He hasn't lost a step. He's still top 2 defensive point guard behind, I would probably say, Drew Holiday. And then,
What's he, the 2003 draft class, right?
No, he was
LeBron.
No, he was
CP. LeBron?
No, CP was 05 or 04.
I will do the research.
Because 2003 was LeBron, 2004 was Dwight? Was it Dwight?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'm slacking on these draft classes. But yeah.
He was drafted in 2006.
Okay, 2006. Jeez, I was way behind.
Jeez.
But yeah, he impressed me a lot in the playoffs last year. I really wish he could have played game 6 and 7, man. That would have been something.
They missed a chance. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, one thing I just want to say, I may have forgot to put Chris Paul on my list, but he was on my list. But I guess I erased him. I don't know why. To put him somewhere else.
Apologize to him.
And I forgot to
apologize to Chris Paul.
All right, man.
I'm sticking with my 20.
I have your insurance, though. I hope that helps.
Boy got State Farm, boy.
You know what's
Oh,
crazy?
yeah, State Farm.
That Kyle Lowry and Chris Paul were drafted in the same year. But when I look
That
at
is
Chris
crazy.
Paul, I look at someone like an older player. But like Kyle Lowry, I'm just like, oh yeah.
Is it because Chris Paul's
Because
been
we haven't known
great ever
about him
since
that
he
long.
walked
Yeah, we've
in?
known Chris Paul since he was drafted.
Kyle Lowry coming out of Villanova, he was nobody until he got to Toronto. I mean, he was making the step his last year in Houston, but when he got to Toronto, man, they just gave him the keys and said, "Here you go, become a great player."
Yeah.
But yeah, so enough about Kyle Lowry. Chris Paul, number 14. It's enough's been said about him. Let's move on to
Yeah.
number 13.
All right, 13. I got Dame Dollar.
Oh my gosh, sure. I have Dame Dollar too.
Can I say something? Me and Alex have had the same players since 20.
Wow.
No, we haven't. I have Drew Holiday. I have Drew
Okay,
Holiday.
all right. Besides one player, we've had the
No,
same
and we have Kemba and Kyle Lowry in different places. And
by
DeMar.
like one.
I'm sorry, guys, but
All
I
right.
also have Damian Lillard at number 13.
That's good. That's a good spot for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 13, I have Victor Oladipo.
All right.
All right.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Marcus Aldridge.
DeJounte Murray. Okay, so I guess we could all three give our argument for Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
We're talking about one of the best
just a
pure
baller.
scorers in the league. He's a
Yeah,
baller.
27 points a game.
Exactly. He's
5
pretty
rebounds.
clutch.
6 assists.
He is clutch, very
Like,
clutch.
That's
He's
crazy
really clutch.
numbers.
You know, he's just an overall just talented player. He's just one of my favorites to
Stud.
watch.
Alex also has his insurance.
Oh gosh.
What happened?
He's with State Farm too.
Yeah.
All
Like
right,
good day.
Jackson.
Victor Oladipo. It's always been good, but when he went to the Thunder, he was looked over by Westbrook. But he really proved himself last year how talented he is. Really, really, really athletic, good playmaker, great scorer. Yeah, Victor Oladipo. Bless you.
All right. 12. Big
12?
Oladipo.
Kyrie.
Whoa.
12. Damian Lillard.
Jimmy Butler. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alex.
I got
know.
Victor.
Oh man.
21 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. One of the best defensive guards in the league. Locked down. Super clutch. Great leader. That's all I got to say.
I'd argue the best defensive shooting guard.
Yeah. I just don't
Damian
want to.
Damian Lillard, like I said, great scorer. He loves to, he loves like the big time shots.
Absolutely.
Great attitude. We love him. Dame Dollar.
All right, I got Kyrie coming in at
You're
12.
smoking.
All right. Well, Kyrie is obviously one of the best ball handlers in the league. He can drive. He can shoot.
Second to Dwight.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He's
Ball
clutch.
That'd be a reoccurring joke on this show.
Yeah, he's an average defender. And, that's Kyrie's just a great overall player. I think people I have ahead of him are just like, they're thin. They're thin to wire. It's just, I like those people a little more. But yeah.
So yeah, Jimmy Butler, number 12.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, I know you're not happy.
Did I just
Well,
hear Alex tremble?
Why?
Let me explain myself. I'm not knocking Jimmy because he is great. He is maybe the best defensive shooting guard. Him and Oladipo right there. But
No, I think James Harden has that.
oh gosh. But yeah, Jimmy Butler. I don't want to criticize him because there's nothing really to criticize. He's a leader. He is a good dribbler. He is good in the pick and roll. He's a good scorer. He's a good rebounder. He's
He's a
effective
competitor.
defensively. He's a competitor. He's got the
Clutch.
old school
The
mentality,
man is clutch.
and he's
Yeah,
clutch. But yeah, I'm not gonna argue against Jimmy Butler for where
Yeah.
he's at. I think this is perfect for him.
All right.
Number
Is that
11.
it? Does everybody have who they have at 12?
I think it's
Yeah.
it. 11, let's
Alright.
go.
11?
Number 11.
I got Russ.
I have Russ. No.
Oh,
I have Joel Embiid.
Oh!
Whoa. Dang. Yo, Matt.
Been giving all these over these centers. You got Embiid outside your top 10. Nice. And then I have Victor Oladipo.
All right.
I want to hear this Embiid explanation for why he's not in the top 10.
Yeah, Jackson, go first.
He is.
Joel Embiid had a rough career. It took him a long time to get started, but
No, it didn't.
yes, he did.
He didn't play.
Exactly.
As soon as he came in the league,
he was injured.
It's not a start if he didn't play.
Oh my God, Trent! You know what I'm saying? He's had a long time getting here.
There you go.
Smart ass. Shut up.
All right, go.
But yeah, great body. Very, very.
Oh yeah, great body. Yeah, it's the first thing you say about Embiid. Great body.
We gay. We ain't
Very
Dwight
crafty
Howard.
in the paint. Knows how to get to the rim. Not calling him a shooter, but he can take the 3-pointer.
He's a great 3-point shooter.
And yeah, great fit for the motherfucker. Oop, I almost said a bad word.
Say sorry.
Apologies. But yeah, great fit on the Sixers. For a young team. Joel Embiid.
All right.
I got Westbrook.
Yeah.
I only put him up here because I had to put him up here.
Oh yeah.
Not a Westbrook fan,
Same here, dude.
but I can't deny talent. Really athletic. James Harden won the MVP. That's what I gotta say.
Yep.
Yeah, Russ. He's like a maybe slightly above average defender, or just average.
Average.
But yeah, he can.
Below average.
Huh?
Below average defender.
Below average. I don't know. I like how he plays defense. He's aggressive, but yeah, he can. He's obviously athletic. He can penetrate. He can shoot mid range. He can do a lot of that. He's just talented overall. Yeah, and he gets rebounds.
Rebounds. Point guard rebounds. Yeah.
Rebounds.
Woo!
So yeah, I got Vic, and I know you guys aren't happy that I have him over Jimmy, but
Whoa! I just noticed that.
yeah,
What are you thinking?
my reason for why
You're a
I
better
have him
defender.
ahead of Jimmy is not because he's a better defender, but because he is just. There really is no argument, honestly. I just think he's better. I'd rather have him on my team.
Give me one reason.
Play for the Magic.
Well, he's a better 3-point shooter than Jimmy. I know percentages won't say that right now, but he's a better 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
The Pacers are, I'd say, the second best team in the East with him on the court.
Whoa.
Yeah, I said it.
No.
They were my dark horse team coming into the year. Victor Oladipo was my dark horse MVP. But yeah, I just think Oladipo's really turned his career around. People were calling him a role player. He's not good enough to be your number 2 option. Now he's good enough to be your number 1. So, yeah, I can't say anything else about him. He should have won. He should have won his first playoff series last year, but a couple bad calls, an easy goaltend that should have been in one wasn't called, and LeBron hit the 3. Whatever. Guarantee
Former
LeBron
rookie
won.
of the year.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yes.
He should have won it, but the fluky Michael Carter Williams story, won't get into that.
Ever seen him do a layup? Just watch it. Win.
So yeah, Oladipo number 11, better than Jimmy Butler. Suck it. Next.
Don't ever say that again. But all right.
Top 10.
10. I got.
All right.
10. I got Oladipo coming in at 10. Higher than
I
Zach.
have Kyrie.
I have Jimmy Butler.
I have Russell Westbrook.
Over Jimmy.
Yes.
Jimmy Butler. In college, played for 2 colleges. Was drafted 30th. So he's always had that mentality. That he's got to kill. He has a great attitude.
Almost as a child.
Great attitude. That's one thing that I loved about Jimmy Butler. He has that killer mentality. Eats on defense. Like Zach said, one of the best defensive shooting guards. He's a great 2-way player.
Top 2
Jimmy
defensive
Butler.
shooting guards, I would say.
Jimmy.
I got Kyrie. Great leader. Great scorer. Handles. 22 points a game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. We had a slow start, but you can't deny Top 10 player in the league.
Yeah,
Who's
I
the
got
Afro?
Kobe coming at 10. He's a great two-way player. He's proven to be he can be clutch. He's proven that he can shoot the ball. He can pretty much do it all, and he's athletic, high flyer. You know, some say he may.
Sakala.
All right, yeah, all right.
And got Russ. A lot of stuff has been said about Russ already, but I would like to point out, like I said earlier, that he's below average defensively. Sometimes he looks good though because he's I don't remember who said it earlier, but he's aggressive.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, and that can either get
He
you
needs to
steals or that can get you back doors.
sauce.
Yeah, exactly. You get to misstep and that person's gone.
So you can't deny that Russ is a threat no matter what. He's improved his jump shooting ever since he's been in the league. He's still not, spectacular or anything. He's just an average shooter. You got to respect him. He has questionable shot selections in the clutch, but sometimes he gets it done.
Yeah.
So I can't deny that he's not the most unclutch player in the NBA. He's clutcher than LeBron. Give him that. He's stat sheet stuffer. You already know that. Stat chaser. Westwick number 10. I think that's about it to say about him.
All right.
Yeah.
9.
Big 9.
I
got Jimmy Buckets.
I got James Harden at number 9.
I have Kyrie Irving.
I also have James Harden.
Yes, sir. See,
We're talking about the MVP of the league last year.
former MVP. But the only one of the biggest problems everybody has with James Harden is just his defense. He's just horrible defender. It's just horrible. It's just, I don't know how you can be an MVP and just have that bad of defense. And just like this year, just his isolation basketball. Of course he's a great isolated player, but I just feel like this year it's just not going his way for him. It's just like he can put up the numbers, but if he wants he's gonna have to do some other stuff.
He's still putting up crazy numbers though.
Exactly. I'd like to point out that Chris Paul has been hurt, and Eric Gordon was hurt, and Melo didn't work. This is a lesser team, but he still has them in contention. James Harden, I have him at number 9. He's maybe the best ISO player in the game. He gets you wins. He's improved defensively, not saying much. He's gone from the worst to not the worst.
Maybe second worst.
Maybe. But it's not like you pick on him, but that's just because they have so many great defenders in that lineup, in the starting lineup for the Rockets. Well, yeah, I guess because Ariza's gone.
And Bumble, whatever the heck, how do you pronounce his last name?
Mbamute?
Mbamute, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like he played minutes in the playoffs anyways.
But he's still a good defender.
Still a good defender, but they had PJ Tucker and Capella and Ariza and Chris Paul. So those used to hide his defensive woes right there. I'm not sure how his defensive rating is looking this year. But anyways, Harden, former MVP, can't deny that he is a great scorer. Maybe the best scorer in the league. He's not the best scorer, but he's up there, Yeah.
I have Jimmy Buckets. Great defender, great scorer, clutch player.
Too high.
Everybody's talked about him. That's all I gotta say about him.
All right.
Jackson, who do you have at number 9?
Number 9. What?
Yeah, Kyrie, right?
Yeah, Kyrie. Basically what you guys have already said. Great teammate, great playmaker, great scorer, can cut to the rim, take the 3. Great on the baseline.
Yes.
He's a fantastic player on the baseline.
Reverse layups.
Yeah, very, very crafty player. Kyrie Irving.
Someone that gets it done who's not physically gifted, like Russell Westbrook,
Zion Williams.
Number 8.
Number 8. I got my dog, Jimmy Butler, coming in number 8.
I got Harden.
Let's see. Number 8, I have Westbrook.
I have Joel Embiid.
All right. Well, of course, everybody said what they gotta say about my dog Jimmy, but I'll just repeat it because I love Jimmy. Jimmy, arguably, he's a top 5 two-way player in the league. top 3, top 2. Only person better Kawhi. But all right. But yeah, Jimmy is just a leader. He's a grinder. He's a dog. He's the big dog of the league, man. Man, you can't
Gosh.
do nothing to here. And yeah, Jimmy's just clutch. He's a great defensive player. He can shoot. He can drive. Yeah, he can do everything, man. It's my dog, Jimmy. Yeah.
I have Harden. Everybody already spoke about him. Needs to be a quick round. Harden, great scorer, former MVP. Can't knock the talent.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Westbrook. Fantastic scorer. He can get to the rim. One of the best driving point guards in the league. Uses his build to his advantage. Great MVP season. Very exciting. He's a great player to watch. And, a couple things I would like to say that I don't like. I'm gonna bring up the stat padding.
He's on my fantasy team. I don't care.
I'm gonna have to bring it up. He goes way too hard sometimes. I'm saying too hard as in he's doing the most sometimes.
Yeah, he hurt his ankle in clutch time.
He does the most sometimes. Takes away from
too much energy on offense, not enough on defense.
But that's one thing I do like about him. His energy. He doesn't get tired.
Mm-mm.
That boy can keep the same stamina, same leaping ability that he had in the first, all the way into the second overtime or something. It's crazy. Freakish athlete. Great player. Only defects is his mentality that he has to carry the team. So yeah, Russell Westbrook.
And Embiid, number 8, best center in the league, easily, not even close. He is the best post player in the league. He is maybe the best. He's not the best defensive center, but he's maybe second behind Gobert.
Sure.
I
thought he was behind Jokic.
Oh gosh. But it's just when you get a center, a big that has the mentality to score no matter what, he's not going to lose confidence even if he's having a bad game, which isn't going to happen because no one can guard Embiid. He's too good. He's too strong. He's too big. He's just unguardable. He'd fare very well in the 90s. I would like to point that out.
Yeah.
And just the ability to be a threat on the perimeter, be a threat to pass. He had a triple-double this year against the Magic. He is the focal point of the Sixers offense, even with Jimmy Butler there. And I can't say enough about how
that team just want to point that out.
Magic still won that game.
Yeah, he did.
Terrence Ross. Nice.
Yep. But yeah, I would also like to point out that he's playing minutes, a lot of minutes now. He's not taking back-to-backs off, That used to be the thing. Would he be able to stay healthy in the NBA? No one ever knew. But now he is playing lots of minutes. He's already almost doubled his times 2 his minute total right now. He's almost at his minute mark last year, total minutes.
Dang.
So yeah, I love Embiid. I can't say any more about him. I think I've said just about everything.
All right.
6. I have
7.
Wait,
7.
My bad.
Stop
Shout out Josh. I got Joel Embiid.
I got Joel Embiid.
I'm just gonna say this now. Zach just went on a 20-minute ramble about him. I will not say anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a little too much. I feel
7.
like.
I have Harden.
7. I have Giannis.
Okay. So.
Whoa, what was that? Hold on. What was that?
I didn't hear anything. You hear anything?
You don't like Giannis at number 7? You think it's too low?
What, Jackson?
All right. So
All right,
Trent
Jack,
is not.
tell me why you have Giannis at 7.
Hold on. Let Jackson speak, sir. Let Jackson speak first.
No, since Trent's not going to say anything, James Harden, one of the best isolation players in the league, great ball handler, great scorer. Last year.
Dwight.
Stop it. Last year, his MVP season had a great season. He had 31 and averaged almost 10 rebounds. He almost had a double-double.
10 assists. No, 10
Uh,
points.
he had, let me check. 9 point, oh shit. No. He had 8.7 rebounds. So basically 9 rebounds. He's a great player. Great 3-point shooter. Very good ISO. One thing that I would have to take away is how he gets to the free throw line. Really upsets me. It really upsets me. He can get to the rim, but I just really don't like how he kind of cowards out and gets the easy foul for the easy bucket.
That's what makes Harden so good. He's
exactly
so crafty.
Like it works, but it's just I don't like it. But it works. So James Harden, great player.
Okay. Just because Alex is pissed off at me, I will explain Giannis at 7. I'm not denying the talent. He's got the physical build. He's got the talent. He's got the determination.
Wait, who do you have for? Never mind.
Just wait. Giannis is the most physically imposing player in the league.
Oh yeah.
Now. But I would like to knock his jumper, who he still hasn't really improved it. I would like to see if he can get a jumper and get some playoff success, which hopefully, if he doesn't get playoff success this year, then having him at number 7 is gonna look really good. I would have liked to have seen him do better in the playoffs last year, because I think Chris Middleton gave him enough. I think the role players gave him enough. There's some close games, but there was also some blowouts. I just want to see Giannis take over in the playoffs. That's really my only knock on him. Really, is just his jumper and his ability in the playoffs. I know I'm speaking a little too early because he's still young.
Yeah.
But I mean, he'll probably go up after the playoffs is over, or once the playoff comes, because he should be able to beat a bottom feeder in the Eastern Conference.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. All right, 6. I have Giannis.
6. Kawhi Leonard.
6. I have Wardell Stephen Curry Jr.
Oh.
What?
Number 6.
Are you kidding me?
Kyrie.
Damn, son.
There.
Where'd you
Yeah.
find that? Yeah.
All right. I got Giannis at 6. Zach couldn't have said it better. His jumper, but like he's just a killer in the paint, man. You can't really. It's hard to stop this man. Yeah.
Pretty sure he's like in the 90s in the paint, like 90%.
Exactly. Like it's so hard to stop Giannis in the paint. He's just that talented. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about him.
Steph Curry. Steph Curry is a great player, like one of the most exciting players, like to come out in the recent years.
Marcus did have something to say.
He changed. I will say he changed the way that basketball is played by some people. Like he changed the 3-pointer. Greatest 3-pointer, greatest 3-shooter of all time. Well, by the end of his career, still respect to Ray Allen.
He's past Ray Allen.
Yeah, already.
Past Ray Allen.
Well, greatest 3-point shooter. He can get to the rim. He can finish. Great playmaker. His 2 MVP seasons. His 2016 season was phenomenal.
Absolutely.
He was oh my god, he's such a great player. In 2018, 2019, he's off to a good start. He is out right now, but he's already off to a great start. Steph Curry.
Yeah, and you have him at number 6.
I was gonna say that. Then again, you
Yes, respectful. All right, 6. I had Kawhi. I feel like at first I had him higher, but then I thought about him. He's still top 10, but I don't know. Everyone I had is higher. I can't talk. Everyone that had above him, I think, is better at the moment. But obviously, lockdown, great scorer. People forgot how good he was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, like so many, like they're just Kawhi. Kawhi is.
He's just a Spurs
changer.
product.
Yeah, superstar.
He is a superstar.
Like he is right. Like the other day, what he said, like with Popovich, like when you're gone for so long, they forget.
Mm-hmm.
Great player. I love Kawhi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving, number 6. I know Jackson likes that, right? You like that, Jackson?
Yeah, I like Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie. Yeah,
Kyrie is him. He's just he. I'm thinking between him, KD, Harden, the best ISO scorers in the league. Kyrie doesn't need a screen every play. He is just so lethal with the ball in his hands. He has improved his playmaking, playing in a better system, playing in a system that passes the ball more, which is why his stats don't look as good. But when he needs to put those stats up, put those points up, he does it and does it efficiently. He is the second best point guard in the league, in my opinion, and I would take him over Giannis. He's still young. Can't forget
Ooh.
that. Can't forget he's still
I
young.
mean-
He's a leader. He's the second or first most clutch player in the NBA right now. Hit maybe the clutchest shot in NBA history.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
So
and then he came
Kyrie-
back in the Christmas game and hit a shot.
yeah.
That was crazy.
Kyrie is just lethal, man. I would take him. I would take him over all those guys I said before. Obviously, I know I'm gonna get some heat for that because you guys had him some of you guys had him outside the top 10. Am I
Yeah,
right?
he's my 10.
He was my
17.
9.
I'm at 12.
Yeah, I think you guys underrate his defense. He's really improved defensively too. He's just gotten better ever since he's left the Cavs. And I do want to point out his durability issue. He's looking good right now, but the durability thing is a thing. He doesn't have the greatest knees. So we have to monitor that throughout his career.
Uncle
But
Drew.
yeah, Kyrie number 6.
All right, that's everybody 6.
All right,
Yeah.
at 5, I got my dog. Derrick Rose, kind of just went. Kawhi Leonard at 5.
I have
Giannis.
Kawhi. I have Kawhi at 5.
I have Anthony Davis at 5.
All right, I got Kawhi at 5. Kawhi's just the best two-way player in the league. He's just talented on both sides of the ball, and that's all I gotta say about him.
Putting Giannis over Kawhi, it took me a long time. They're both. I really couldn't choose one of the other, but I just think Giannis is better because how dominant he is. Like he's taking 2 steps from 2 feet inside half court and almost dunking it. And if he gets a jump shot, it's game over. Sorry, there's no stopping him.
Yeah. Kawhi Leonard, basically what Trent said, or what Alex said, basically what all you guys said. Best two-way player in the league. That's all I could really say. Copy paste what you guys said. He's just that good.
And Anthony Davis, you guys have any of you guys said AD yet? You guys have them both inside your top 5?
Top 3.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, AD, he's the best, I guess, big man you can say in the league, power forward center. He's really improved his shooting over the years. He's improved his durability. He's staying healthy nowadays. I hate to sound like a hater because you guys have him higher than me, but it's just I just think the other 4 players I have ahead of him are better, and
That's understandable though.
I also would like to point out that AD wasn't great in the Warriors series last year, but that's fine though. I mean, that doesn't knock him down really at all. I just think the other players are better that I have ahead of him. So yeah, AD number 4, best, maybe the best defensive power forward. He is the best defensive power forward in the league. No disrespect to Draymond, but he's better. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. At 4, I have AD.
I have Curry.
I have Giannis.
I have Kawhi.
All right, I have AD at 4. Pretty much just what Zach said. This man is a beast. He's probably he is the best big man in the league. He can do it on both sides of the ball. He can hit. He has a jumper. He has ball handling. He can pretty much do it all. Just really talented big man. And
Yeah, I got Curry, but I don't know. These last 5 spots are really hard. 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 are that took some time. I didn't know, but I don't know. I just think AD. I have AD above Curry, just because I don't know. AD is just so unstoppable. I mean, so is Curry when he's on, but AD does it in the paint, and he's getting up. He's has a better jump shot than before. It's not Curry or anybody else, but it's just the fact that he's a great offensive scorer and defensive. Like, he can win Defensive Player of the Year and get a scoring title.
Okay. Giannis, he improved so much from when he was drafted. He bulked up. Now he's one of the most physically imposing players in the league. Freakishly lengthy. His build definitely helps him.
Yeah, he went from.
He's a nice body.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. It's a great finisher. He can take it in from the 3-point line and dunk it, which is scary. He's starting to shoot more. I'm not, his confidence is getting there with the shot, but once he develops a shot, he'll definitely be god level.
Demigod from 2K15.
He can the points he gets a game is 30-point nights. A lot of times he gets 30 and 15. Trent, shut up.
Yeah. No, but when Giannis came in the league, he looked like Jackson.
Yeah.
That boy was skinny. now he's huge.
We'll try to put a picture of Jackson.
Now he looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, we'll put it.
As I was saying,
let's put in a picture of Jackson.
Yeah.
As I was saying,
right here.
Okay. As I was saying, I don't even know where I left off.
You've been talking for a while.
You're talking
I
about
had literally you guys stopped me for 30 seconds right there.
You're talking about his body. Keep going.
Game.
No, I did. That was at the beginning of my speech. But basically, Giannis, he has 30 and 15 nights. One of the best scorers in the league. He's fantastic. Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All right, I'm gonna make this quick. Kawhi number 4. He's the best defender in the league. Pure defensive monster. Two-time defensive player of the year. Holy crap. Yeah, he's just a beast. There's nothing really else to say. He's clutch. I'm not gonna say he's a great leader because we don't really know that. There's no argument if he's a good leader or not. So I'm just gonna assume that he is because he's an NBA Finals MVP and he's made the playoffs pretty much every year of his career. So yeah, Kawhi number 4, great player.
He's about to get another Finals MVP this year.
All right, 3. I got Wendell Curry.
What?
Ardell.
Stephen Curry Jr. Oh, okay. Number 3, I have Anthony Davis.
AD, number 3.
And Steph Curry.
Yeah, this one, I basically just talked about AD last time instead of talking about Curry. So, again, he could win Defensive Player of the Year, and he can get a scoring title, unstoppable.
That's what I didn't say about Giannis. That boy can block shots. All right, continue.
All right, Alex, we'll do this Steph Curry argument together. Change the game, right?
Yeah, revolution. Man, he just the best 3-point shooter of all time.
Just under that alone, that he changed the game should give him top 3. But
exactly,
it's just people like to disrespect the defense, and that he doesn't. I will say this though, he does not have a Finals MVP.
He has deserved
it.
He should have got over
last
Iggy
year.
because that defense or whatever over Iggy or for Iggy on LeBron is bullcrap because he still averaged 40, 10, and 10. I don't want to hear it. So they just looked at those couple games that Steph Curry was locked down, quote unquote, by Delhi.
Yeah, that was.
That might hurt his and the behind the back pass in 2016. Those things, I'm just saying, these things are gonna hurt his legacy going as where you're gonna rank him all time point guard wise, all time rank wise. But as far as current NBA players, no, I don't think there's any player in the league that has a bigger impact than Steph Curry on their team besides LeBron. So yeah, Steph Curry number 3. Anything you want to say, Alex, about Curry?
No, he said it all in one.
Does he have a nice?
Anthony Davis. guys have already said a lot about him. So copy paste all of that. Such a dominant big. Can shoot the ball. And yeah, Anthony Davis.
All
All
right.
right, 2.
Top 2.
All right.
I think it's gonna be the same except for Alex.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
So
All the
we
hate-
can all
hate-
just say
hate
it together.
comments.
yeah. 1,
LeBron James.
2,
2
Just
LeBron, 1 KD.
LeBron James.
KD.
Yeah. Explain yourself, Alex.
All right, I'll explain myself. This is what everybody's been waiting for. LeBron to me is a better player than
No.
like all right. All right, KD is off to a spectacular season this year. All right, don't get me wrong. LeBron is decreasing a little, but I feel like LeBron's gonna kick it out. He's gonna roll the dice. He's just gonna get his team back on the pace, and he's probably had the greatest impact on this team, like any team like he's played for his whole career. It's just you can't not deny what he does though.
Yeah. All right, KD. I mean, no, LeBron. I don't know. Do we argue for number 1 or number 2?
No, we don't argue.
Argue for number 2 right now. You know what? We could just argue
Yeah. Because
why
like,
we think KD's
yeah.
better.
Yeah. All right, KD. You can't guard him. There's no defense you can play against him.
No defense.
Like, you can. It doesn't make sense that you could be 7 foot, can handle the ball like that, second to Dwight, but like
He's Giannis. He's Giannis with a top 5 jumper in the league.
exactly.
His release is 10'4". How do you block that?
Can't block that.
That takes
He's
effort
athletic.
to jump that high.
Unless you're Zach LaVine and can.
I guess
Zach
Yeah,
LaVine
Zach
ain't gonna
LaVine's
do
top
crap on Kevin Durant. Stop it.
Zach LaVine's the top 25 player.
Yeah, Zach
Zach LaVine will windmill block him. Like,
I want to see Zach LaVine get murdered.
Honestly, the only person I can see locking him up is LaMarcus Aldridge. Like, I don't know.
God.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
locked
he's
down.
Or-
number 17, right?
Or Giannis's younger brother, Papa Giannis.
Oh gosh.
Georgius Papagiannis.
Boban.
Whoa.
Bobby.
All right, is that's it? Number
No,
number
I
1.
want to give
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was on top.
I
Yeah.
want to.
One is LeBron.
You know, LeBron James, fantastic player, definitely in the GOAT debate.
Nah.
Yes.
Yes.
No doubt about it. Try and put your hate away and open your eyes. to the facts.
Maybe top 10. Maybe.
Maybe top 20. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
LeBron's
He's
definitely-
maybe top 10. I'm being serious about that.
LeBron definitely GOAT. He's had such a great career. Came right out of high school, did great against NBA competition, right out of high school. He was like one of the first players like to make like leaving like okay. Like when he left Cleveland, like that was like a really, really big deal. Now you're starting to see that like more often.
Put some fun.
I really want to talk now.
All right, what's Zach talking? Zach,
I'm sorry, Jackson, but
All right, basically LeBron will go.
Oh,
whoa.
He's not better than MJ.
The go, a go.
Okay.
there's only one goal.
I would like to point out that LeBron made that Cleveland team the way he wanted it, not for what's best for the team.
Yeah.
He left that team with nobody, and Caleb is also hurt. I'm not gonna sit here and act like the Cavs would be great with Caleb healthy, but you left the team with Tyronn Lue, the worst head coach I've ever seen in basketball history. Him and Jacques Vaughn right up there.
And
Have fun.
But yeah, it's just KD's better. I mean, I don't think it's LeBron declining. I think it's just Kevin Durant taking over at this point.
Yeah.
I just think he's doing it with less right now. LeBron, he has a good team. I don't want to hear that it's young players, man. They're young. They're inexperienced. I don't care if they're young. If you're the best player in the world, just make them better.
Prove it.
And like
Have a better
one
record.
thing, like,
Kevin Durant's playing with Jonas Jerebko and Damian Lee and Kevon Looney.
I mean, he
Yeah.
still freaking has Clay Thompson, man. He still
Yeah,
has.
but what if Klay Thompson's on one of his cold streaks that he has?
Yeah,
Which happens every other
He
game.
acts like Lonzo can shoot. Like you act like Brandon Ingram's developing into what everybody wants him to be.
Brandon
not.
Ingram's still a 17-point per game scorer.
All right, but
Kyle Kuzma is a 17-point per game scorer.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball is a young playmaker who can rebound. He may not be able to shoot well, but like LeBron has a good team around him. No
You know
doubt.
what I gotta say?
Yeah, I'm not saying he's that good team right now.
I think I'm gonna end the whole debate with this. You want to know more about LeBron versus KD? Watch the last podcast.
Yeah, watch the last podcast, episode 1 of the House of Basketball podcast. Watch it.
All right. That's our
All right.
list.
All right, so we're leaving it at that.
All right.
How you guys feel about your guys' list? How you feel about everyone else's list?
Before we even started, I told Trent that this is not going to be good. But
Hold up.
So,
Wait,
you know-
should we end it like? All right. Thank you for watching.
why are we
Say it right
discussing
now.
this now?
Why would you say that?
Oh my god.
Are we still? Wait. Are we still?
Leave this in,
Yeah,
Zach.
check-
You're making me do more editing. Frick you.
No, leave this in.
You could have just texted that, Alex.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I knew my list wouldn't be good. I've never done a list over 10. So I was extremely overwhelmed, but I try my best.
We knew
Looking
your
back
list
at it,
wasn't good when Marcus Aldridge was at
Yeah,
7.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker, Klay Thompson.
Aldridge was at 23.
Whatever. So
I'm proud, man. I feel like I made a good list. Like this
Yeah,
is,
me too.
same here.
I know it seems kind of biased because I don't think none of you guys had Donovan Mitchell, let alone over number 20.
Yeah.
Let alone freaking
Not
top 25.
I think
So
from mine 25 to 1, it's pretty decent.
I like my list.
Yeah, from 25 to 1,
I would like to note some players, some honorable mentions. John Wall is an honorable mention, even though I kind of heaved on him earlier in the show. I still think John Wall is a great player. Just he's not top 25. And I would also like to
Mike Conley.
shout out CJ McCollum, who
Yeah, Mike Conley.
I also knocked on him. But I'm just knocking on him for not being top 25. He's still an all-star, he's still a good player. And I would also like to give some love to Jason Tatum, who's on his way.
Hey, he's only 20.
Yeah, he's not funny.
Yo,
My
Jason Tatum, man.
unhonorable mention is LaMarcus Aldridge. No, but CJ McCollum, Rudy Gobert. I know. Rudy Gobert, it was tough. Didn't make my list. And I don't apologize for putting Chris Paul at 29.
All right, my honorable mentions is just Mike Conley. I think
Oh, Derrick Rose.
Yeah, Mike Conley.
Oh.
All you guys,
those two.
all of you guys know that I was talking about Conley last night.
Yeah. Yeah, Derrick Rose too. On his way
Uh-huh.
of being MVP again. Pretty simple. Yeah.
Love D Rose.
All right. Is that?
All right. So yeah, I guess that's our list. Top 25 right there.
Yeah. Leave what your thoughts about how you thought about our list and all of our lists in the comment section below, and just
Yes. Any
Okay.
thoughts
any
about our
thoughts.
list? Put it in the comments.
Yeah. You didn't like who we put at 25?
Tell us why.
Can I do the outro?
No.
Can I do
You
the
know what?
outro?
No, let's let Jackson do the outro.
That's, that would be.
All right,
You
do
guys
it.
are haters.
Do it.
Do
Okay,
it.
thank you. This has been House of Basketball. We're your hosts, Jackson, Trent, Zach, and Alex. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we out.
All right, friends. See ya.